Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Nissan of Quakertown in Quakertown, Pennsylvania to take a look at this brand new, designed, refreshed 2025 Nissan Frontier. This is the Pro-4x, which means we got four-wheel drive, a crew cab, and a short box. But they've kept the 3.8-liter V6 in all trim levels, and we have the Pro-4x leather interior. So we're going to check this out, and you can let me know if you're looking for that off-road capable mid-size pickup truck. Is this now the best mid-size pickup to buy? You let me know as we go through the truck. So let's dig in. Front end of the new Frontier Pro-4x, the Boulder Gray, full spread of LED lighting all the way around up front. They've given it kind of the Titan treatment, I would call it, since the Titan's no longer in the lineup. They've took some of those design cues from the Titan, brought them into the Frontier. You got the Pro-4x orange Nissan badge. We have those orange recovery hooks with skid plate action to protect the underneath the truck off-road. Looking really good on the front end, I think. Now, when we're looking at our wheel and tire setup, we're going to go with these Pro-4x 17-inch wheels. Please excuse my shadow. Nissan badge in the black and orange on the center cap. Now these wheels are wrapped in, not my favorite, Hankook Dynapro AT2 all-terrain tires, 265 on the width, a 70 series sidewall 17s, all four corners, four-wheel drive. We still have the Bilstein off-road shocks in the Frontier, and a 9.5 inches of ground clearance. They did add those tube steps. I don't know if I like those or not. You let me know, but the Boulder Gray with the black is a great look. That's for sure. Now, in this configuration, which is the crew cab short box, right, max towing capacity is 6,680 pounds. Payload capacity in this configuration, 1,220 pounds. Now, the Pro-4x comes with either the short box or the long box, and actually you can get a long box in every trim except the base S trim now here in 2025. So you let me know what you think about that action on the towing and on the box size, but you can get the max towing up to 7,150, but just not in this crew cab short box configuration. Now as we come on in, color match side view mirror, 360-degree view cameras, color match front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap, Pro-4x decal back here on the bed, spray and bed liner, which we'll show you a little bit later. Up top, gloss black shark fin antenna, color matched roof, standard sunroof. Rear end of the Frontier, again, more Titan action with that black insert on the tailgate, but again, a full spread of LED lighting in the back, the black and orange Nissan badge right in the middle, Pro-4x in black on the right, Frontier stamped into the tailgate, which I love. I've always liked that. And then we do have the tow hookup right there, and our exhaust is tucked up underneath the bed of the truck. We are under the hood of this brand new 25 Frontier Pro-4x, and we're still looking at this beautiful engine. One of my favorites, Nissan's 3.8-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine, mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission, 310 horsepower, 281 pound-feet of torque. This engine available in all trim levels, and it's actually standard in all trim levels on the 25 Frontier, which I do like. In this configuration, towing capacity is 6,680 pounds. MPGs, 16 in the city, 20 on the highway, 18 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, you know what? Just like everything else, the Frontier with the 25 design refresh has gone up in price. So here we go. Base price for the 25 Nissan Frontier Pro-4x crew cab short wheelbase 4x4 is $41,770. Now this vehicle has got serious option packages on it, which we'll go through when we check out the window sticker. But once you add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,510 from Nissan's Canton, Mississippi assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $50,800. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move on in closer. My apologies for the sun glare. Look at this, black plastic, no soft touch up here. That's not good. This ought to be soft touch on a $50,000 truck. Now we have the soft touch on the insert with the chrome door handle, the soft armrest, the orange stitching, flat black on the switchgear, but we don't have power fold mirrors. I think that's a mistake. And then we do have our orange accents in here, a huge door pocket, the upgraded 10-speaker Fender audio system into the foot box. We have a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with your push-on, push-off parking brake. And we do have the floor mats in the bed of the vehicle at this time. Full power for the driver with lumbar, power seat for the front passenger without lumbar. Black leather, orange accents, Pro-4x stitched into the seats, soft headrest, good bolstering, nice insert design. It looks sharp. Front passenger door panel, same as the driver, no change there. Now we move on in. We have some soft touch, thank God, and some orange cross stitching down below. Nice large glove box. On top of the center stack, we have an area to store more stuff, rubberized so things won't slide around. So I do like that. And now we have the 12.3-inch Nissan infotainment system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, fully integrated, surrounded by gloss black heat and air vents. So I like the fully integrated, and I love the frontier right here in the orange. Gives it a really sharp look. We do have built-in nav right here, and of course that's going to be nice pinch to zoom here on this system. I do like that. And we got the dual panel action, which I do like as well. We can go to our home menu. That's where we are. Here's our wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. You can configure the home screen exactly the way you want it. And then we get the volume down. We have our Sirius XM. We hit source. We can get our HD radio, AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth or USB music going. So that looks good. Again, Bluetooth audio, and that's where your home is. You can move across. You get your traffic. You get your weather, which is all hooked up, which looks good. You can customize it, set your clock, and then you come right back to the beginning. So it really is easy to use. Now, we go to reverse. And now we have this backup camera that doesn't take up the whole screen. It's only on half. Should be the whole thing, but it is the old camera with trajectory, and it's really fuzzy. Nissan, you did a design refresh on the Frontier for $25. Why is the old camera still in here with the new system? Makes no sense. They got to fix that, and fast. But there you have that. Now down further, you got your redundancies as well as putting in night mode or day mode manually if you want. You have your volume and your tuning. Again, the Frontier with your 4-way hazards. Engine auto stop start on off. There's our push button start. There's our 2 high, 4 high, 4 low right here. Dual climate. So they got you set there with a 12 volt right up here. Down further, we have 2-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, and a heated steering wheel, and USB-C, USB-A, an area that again is rubberized for storage, which is nice. Moving on back, I do like the stitching, the soft touch, and the orange accents on the grab handles. That looks good. Same with the Gator with the orange. That looks good. It's going to take us through our 9-speed auto. 2 cup holders, flat black instead of gloss, which I do like. And then our Nissan key fob right here. Remote start, lock, unlock, panic button, nice and light. Wireless charging pad right here. And then our armrest, nice and large, soft with the stitching. Open it up. We do have a nice large area for storage. Nissan steering wheel, leather wrap wheel with the orange cross stitch, the Nissan badge in black and orange on the horn button, round bottom wheel. I don't have a problem getting in and out of this at 5'11", as long as the seat's back so I can get in easier. If the seat was up in my driving position, might be a little cramped to get in, so I always move the seat back a little bit before I get out. Now, flat black on the switchgear. Right here you have the controls for the digital dash, volume, telephone, voice command, seek for your music. On the right, you got your adaptive cruise safety suite controls. We don't have any paddles. Now, on the left stalk, you do have your headlight controls and fog lamp controls, high beams, and then on the right side, windshield wipers. Down here on the left, there's a whole bunch of action going on. Trip reset, bright and dim the dash, tow mode, safety suite. This is going to turn on your outlet in the back bed or turn it off if you don't want it on. And then down here, cargo lamp, hill descent control, traction control off, and electronic diff lock right there. And we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel here in our Frontier. Now, as we go to our dash, we still have that digital analog combo, analog gauges for your speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, and coolant temperature. And then you do have additional information that you can go through. In the center, you got off-road action, you got your auxiliary gauges, you got your fuel economy. You have a lot of nice stuff you can bring up as you go across. Tire pressures, which is always important, especially when you're off-road. So I really like all the information they give you here on this overhead console. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. Here's the spot for your sunroof. Standard roof, manual shade, throw it back. There's your button. Just click it once, back it goes. Wind buffer comes up, roof goes back. One touch closed, no problem. And then close the shade up, no sweat, piece of cake. Spot for your shades. If you want your dome lighting to come on off when you open and close the door, this button right here remains in the center. So when you open the door, LED dome lighting comes on, close the door, dome lighting will dim out. There we go. We do have a framed rear view mirror with home link. And then we have our sun visor with vanity and a light. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the crew cab of this Pro-4x, we'll move on to our back doors. Now we're going to have, again, the hard plastic, and then we have the soft touch, the soft armrest with the stitching, and a good size seat pocket, or door pocket, excuse me. Now I have the seat set for my driving position, so let's hop on in. And it's a little cramped back here, like a lot of these are, and the Pro-4x Frontier, no different. Once I'm in, just barely enough room for my head and shoulders. Knees are a bit tight, but we do have the leather, no seat pocket behind the driver. We do have one behind the front passenger. In the back here, we do have a USB-C, a USB-A, and a home power source. So that's nice. And then the back seats, the same leather with the stitching. Would have been nice to have Pro-4x on these seats as well, but they are nice and comfortable. We do have a manual opening middle window here in the back, but it's a manual opening close. Would have been nice at this price point to put in a power one that you could work from up front. And then we do have a nice armrest, super soft, cup holders right in the middle. But I just wish I had a little bit more room in this crew cab. I did want to show you here in the back, you can lift the back seats up, and you do have under seat storage right here. Lifting these back seats up. It's just a two-handed job with this lever that's in here. But there's no under seat storage on this side because that's where they have more Fender speakers. So the storage is only underneath this back row. And then you can just take two hands, release the lever, and bring the seat down. Tailgate action, here we go. Just bring it on down. And I didn't have to let it ease it down. It eases it down on its own. Spraying bed liner, looking good. We do have our rails in here so you can slide cleats, tie things down, no problem. We do have this home power source here in the back. So they got you set there, some more tie downs, bed lighting, LED bed lighting back here. So a 5-foot bed, 1,220 pounds of payload capacity. But you can also get the Pro-4x with the long bed, which I think is a great move. Here is the window sticker, and there's a lot to show you, but here we go, 25 Frontier. Standard equipment on the left and in the center. Here are the options. Pro Convenience package. Premium package. Step rails. Premium paint. Floor mats. Essentials kit. 50,800. MPG estimates. Not rated by the government safety yet. Made by Nissan in Mississippi. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 Frontier Pro-4x, and right off the bat, great visibility out the windshield, side glass, rear window, side view mirrors, no sweat, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in here for safety as well. So I do like that. And you know what? The truck drives like a dream. I'm just out here cruising on the road. Steering is nice and tight, nice and right, which I really like. And it responds immediately when you put your steering inputs into it. Well damped on the suspension, nice and smooth on the regular roads. But these all-terrain tires are gonna lose grip a little bit. Brakes, piece of cake, and then we'll take off. And down the road we go. Now we'll hit the right turn. Now this is not a corner carver. It is an off-road capable midsize pickup with all-terrain tires. Do not throw it into corners. You will go into a hedge. But I'm loving that the fact that Nissan has continued to keep the 3.8 liter naturally aspirated V6 engine and made it to the 9-speed automatic standard in all 25 Frontier trim levels. That's the engine. It comes in every one of them. Whether you go for the most expensive Frontier or the S trim, you get this engine and you get this transmission. Really smart move, with most of the midsize pickups moving to turbo 4-cylinder engines. Good job, good thought process, keeping the V6. You let me know what you think. But it shifts well. The 9-speed automatic shifts smoothly. No problem at all. Piece of cake. Now, this is a brand new vehicle that's on the lot for sale. We can't rough this around now off-road. We got to keep it on the road, even though I'd love to show you how this drives off-road. I just can't do it. But it rides really well. I mean, this suspension is done really, really well. Now, you don't have as much ground clearance as some other off-road vehicles at 9.5 inches, but I think you got enough. I think you got enough. You let me know if you think it should have more. And it still just rides like that old school pickup that I love so much about the Frontier. We got some design cue changes, a tech update, but really not a massive overhaul of the vehicle, even though they did up the towing capacity by 500 pounds. So that's a good deal if you're going to tow with this. But this has a massive turning radius compared to other mid-size pickups at 21.35 feet. But now you can see the backup camera 360 view, but they need to put a better camera in here. That's just ain't gonna cut it. Holy mackerel. Now down the road we go. Really well done, well executed pickup. It just has a couple of things I would like, right? I would like at 50 grand, you got to give me a better backup camera that isn't so friggin' fuzzy. That's one thing. And I'd like the power window in the back rather than having to open it manually. That's a small issue though. The backup camera for me is a bigger issue, that it's still the awful old one. But capability of this truck is off the charts, and if you're looking for an off-road capable pickup, man, you got to put the Pro-4x on your list, because once you compare it to, let's say, the Ranger Raptor and the Tacoma TRD Pro, it's not even close as far as price goes, right? The Ranger Raptor minimum is going to run you $57.58, and the TRD Pro is going to run you minimum $65 from the Tacoma, and this is $50, even though last year this used to be $46. So I'd like it much better if it was still $46, Nissan, thank you very much, because I'm not in love with 50 grand on this Pro-4x. You let me know what you think about the price. But if you're in the market, I definitely put this on your list to check out. Let me know what you think. Is the Nissan Frontier the midsize pickup truck you would go with? Is this it? If it is, what trim, what box configuration and cab configuration would you go with? Put it in the comments. If this is not the truck you'd go with, put in the comments which one you'd buy. But I do want to thank Ciocca Nissan of Quakertown for allowing the channel access to their very first 2025 Nissan Frontier. This one, the Pro-4x 4x4 in Boulder Gray, for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.